what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. I just want to tell you guys in advance what's going to happen with this big announcement that Eddie Hearn is going to announce in like a month. He's going to announce that the HBO deal is official, something that I warned you guys, told you a couple of months ago. That's what he's been doing, which he's going to further make Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, even more difficult obstacle of a fight to make. That's why he's stalling. That's why he's buying time. They don't want to do no deal unless Eddie Hearn has that HBO deal in place, because they want Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder to be an HBO exclusively broadcast pay-per-view fight. That's the bottom line. Eddie Hearn is stalling. They're stalling. They do not want this fight to be a PBC promoted fight, or they don't want this fight on any type of PBC network. HBO wants that fight. But at the same time, what they're going to try to do is Eddie Hearn is going to tell Deontay Wilder he needs to sign with Matchbox if he wants to fight. Watch. That's another reason why Eddie Hearn is trying to allegedly start an office in the U.S. because he think he could get some of those PBC fighters. That's what they want. HBO telling Eddie Hearn, or he's told Eddie Hearn, if he could get some of those PBC fighters away from Al Heyman, then he got a deal, and they'll be able to showcase some of those PBC fighters. Because that's what they want. A lot of those PBC fighters don't have no promoters. We all know this is mostly about getting Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence to Matchbox. You know, Crawford is sold up at Top Rank, and this is why I'm telling you there will not be a Crawford-Spence fight for a while. It's all about them trying to get Spence. And they think that Eddie Hearn could get some of those PBC fighters. So basically, Eddie Hearn is working with HBO to snake Al Heyman, and also to basically put a dent in the PBC roster. That's what this is all about. Mark my words. That's what the big announcement gonna be. Keep in mind, HBO been pumping Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn for a while. Which, when this deal is announced, it'll show you that Eddie Hearn used Al Heyman. He only did business with him to, bring some notoriety to his promotional company and also those fighters. Look, we already know what's up with HBO. They have it in for Al Heyman. They trying to further, put a dent in the PBC roster. That's what's going on, y'all. HBO and Eddie Hearn is working together to take down PBC. Because for the last four years, Al Heyman then had a lock on boxing. And Al Heyman has gave us great fights. They trying to do a power move. Basically, if you ain't with Matchbox or fighting on HBO, you ain't gonna get no good fights. This is a strong arm tactic. I'm telling you. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. I told you this was what's going on with HBO. So I expect that's what the announcement to be. They want Charlo. They want Wilder. They want Errol Spence. See, what he gonna tell Jamal Charlo is, look, if you sign with Matchbox, Triple G is already on HBO, and I can get you the Daniel Jacobs fight, or I can get you a Triple G fight. Man, I'm telling y'all, I know what's going on, man. So, this is why Eddie Hearn is buying time, not trying to commit to making a deal to fight Deontay Wilder, because if they make a commitment to sign to fight Deontay Wilder, then guess what? If the deal with HBO isn't complete, HBO doesn't get access to that fight, and they're not guaranteed to get access to that fight, because Anthony Joshua is not exclusively a HBO fighter. But when that deal is dead, then he's sort of exclusively a HBO fighter, because he's still signed to Matchbox. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, I know what's going on, man. I figured this shit out. That's what he doing. That's what he doing. He buying time. I'm telling you. If Deontay Wilder isn't a Matchbox fighter, it's going to be next to impossible to make a fight between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. That's what HBO is doing, y'all. They further trying to keep this wedge between Al Heyman and, his fighters in HBO. It's a bully tactic. It's a bully tactic. Real talk. But remember where you heard this shit from, man. I'm out.